back to my channel. It's your girl Destiny Kiara, and in today's video I am sitting in my car prepared to go on this mission because today I am going to be trying to find the best matcha in LA. Now, the people that know me, the people that are in my close group of friends that are in my circle, they know that I love matcha. An iced matcha latte? Wow. So I figured, you know, why not, since you love matcha so much, why not make a video about it? So I thought it would just be a really cute, fun little video idea for me to go out into my... I thought it would be a really fun idea for me to get out into my backyard, my home of SOCAL, and go and try the matcha at different cafes and restaurants and whatnot to see if I can find the best matcha in LA. So the way this video is going to work is I'm going to be going to a total of 6 different places today, and I'm going to be trying all of their matcha. When I say all, I don't mean all the different varieties of matcha that they have on their menu. I just mean I'm going to go into their store, I'm going to ask for an iced matcha latte, and I will be reviewing and judging and critiquing whatever it is that they give me. Now, out of the 6 stores that I go to and all the matcha that I do end up ingesting today, I will be judging the matcha based off of 3 things. These 3 things will be presentation, taste, and cost. We've got a lot of matcha ahead of us. I don't think I'm ready, but I am ready. Also, before I start this video, I do just want to preface by saying that in order to make things fair, I have made the executive decision not to go to any places where I have already tried their matcha. So there's a donut shop across the street from where I live. I've tried their matcha. I've tried Dunkin' Donuts matcha, which was trash. I've tried a local cafe in Burbank. So I've tried a few places. I haven't had Starbucks. If you came to this video thinking that I was gonna try Starbucks matcha, you can go ahead and click off because we don't support Starbucks. So thank you. Next. Moving on into the video, I'm going to start off with 3 places nearby where I live, which is in my close-knit area of the valley, and then I'm also going to go to 3 places that are more further out in the heart of LA or near LA. So yeah, stay tuned.
Listen to my heart go ride, 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 boot up, da 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 da. My heart go ride, 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 it just won't stop. It go ride, 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 boot up, da da da.
All right, it's really hot, but we have gotten our first matcha of the day, and it looks really nice. Presentation, I give it a 7 out of 10. I really like it. I love when it has the plastic film on top because you get to like jam the straw into it. So now we are going to taste this. Wait a minute, let me start up my car real quick. I really like this. This is really good. Like, it tastes amazing. I just had some matcha the other day from this little place in Burbank, and I was skeptical about it because, you know, it's always the fancy rich places that just don't uphold your expectations. But I got it and I was like, this is really good. Like, it's hitting. And I feel the same way about this. This is so good. Taste, for me, it's a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10. So we're starting high. Not sure where we'll go throughout the day, but we're starting high. So, and also this was $4.75, which I feel like is pretty good, seeing that this is how much you get. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So for Donuts Park, our first taste of matcha for the day, we are looking at 7 on the scale of presentation, 9 on the scale of taste, and 9 on the scale of cost. While I'm finishing this bad boy, I'm going to be heading on over to my next matcha location where I will be trying their matcha out. And the place that I will be going to is called Coffee and Cream in Silmar. So I'll see you there. Alrighty, so we have arrived at our next matcha nation. Get it? Matcha destination? Matcha nation? Anyways, we've arrived at our next matcha destination. It is a little place called Coffee and Cream, like I said, in Silmar, California. For those of you that do live in the valley, it's right across the street from the Vons on, what street is this? Foothill? I think it's Foothill. But anyways, I'm gonna go out and get my second taste, my second dose of matcha for the day. Let's get this camera to focus, shall we, babes? This place is really cute. I really like it. I've never been in here before, but it's so cute. Alrighty, so I just came out of Coffee and Cream, and I must say, I had quite the pleasurable experience. Despite me ordering the wrong thing, I felt so bad. I ordered the wrong thing and he made the drink and I was like, oh, this isn't what I ordered. But other than that, I had such a great experience. The guy was so nice. He's an artist. The artwork that I showed was his artwork and he actually sells it. I was trying to get him on camera for him to say his name, but he was like, it's on my painting. So I was like, okay. But anyways, this is the matcha that he made for me. Looking at it, it's already a lot different from our first matcha that we tried today. Presentation, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It's very subpar, lackluster feeling, but presentation is not the most important thing. So 5 out of 10 on presentation, and now I'm going to go ahead and taste it. So this is good. It's not bad. It's good. It tastes different from the first one that I had. Obviously, I'm sure all the matcha that I taste today is going to be different from each other in some way, shape, or form. I feel like this has more, they probably used a different choice of milk. I know not all places use the same kind of liquid to make their matcha lattes. I know some places offer different varieties. Like at some places you can get oat milk, almond milk, cashew milk. I've even been to a place where they offered me goat milk. So yeah, I think the liquid that they used here is a bit different, but it's not bad. Like I said, it's still really, really good. Taste, I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. It's not my favorite. It's still very good though, but it's just not my favorite. And I think I do prefer the first place's matcha over this place's, but it's still really good. Like I said, it's just I prefer the first one. Coffee and Cream, for presentation, 5 out of 10. For taste, 7 out of 10. And for cost, 9 out of 10. I'm now going to move on to my third destination for matcha, which is a little place called House Roots Coffee in Granada Hills. There. Ooh, excuse me. Baby, don't blow me away.
Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue. It just won't stop me, go bye, 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 do da, 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 da. My heart go bye, go bye, bye, do da, da. It just won't stop me, go bye, 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 do da.
Dancing crazy. Did you hear me say that? Snap this, you and me together like this. Did you hear me say that? Smack. There it is. Isn't she a beauty? Alrighty, we got our iced matcha, and now it's time for my review. So presentation, it just came in a little plastic cup with no straw. It's one of the tops that you can sip out of. It has the little House Roots logo on it, and they put my name on it. Well, obviously they put my name on it, but presentation, I'm gonna give presentation 6 out of 10. The logo's nice. I like that they wrote my name on it, and I like that they use a lid that doesn't require a straw. So I'm gonna give presentation 6 out of 10. Now I'm going to taste it. Okay, this is sweet, but it's like, it's very, very, very lightly sweet. It's a very light matcha taste. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not super duper sweet. If you're looking for something super duper sweet, this is not it. It's good, but I just like my matcha sweet. And I don't know if matcha is supposed to be a sweet drink, like I said, but I like my matcha sweet. Now, on their website, when I was ordering this, they did give the option to add pumps of syrup to it. But to keep things fair in this video, the other places that I went to, they just made it. They don't ask you like how sweet you want it, how many, like if you want syrup in it. So I just decided to bypass that part of ordering, and I literally just put almond milk, matcha, and that's it. That's all I put. So this is the regular drink on its own, but they did give you options to make it sweeter. For taste, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. For cost, I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 too. Cause this so far has been the most expensive one out of the other two that I went to, and the cup is pretty small. They don't give you a whole lot to be the most expensive out of the other ones that I got. So 7 on presentation, 7 on taste, 6 on cost, because so far it has been the most expensive matcha that I've purchased today, but it's the smallest amount that I've gotten thus far. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go, but I will be seeing you guys a little bit later when I am in Los Angeles, Little Tokyo to be more specific. Okie dokie, so I am at my 4th place for today. We're gonna get our 4th taste of matcha, and I'm underground, so yeah. It just won't stop, it go Okay guys, so my camera's dying, but I'll try and record whenever I can, whenever possible, and I will let you know the reviews at the end. We're about to try it. Alrighty, so I am back. We started out the video strong, we're gonna finish it strong. So even though the last 2 places that I went to go try for matcha were closed, I wasn't gonna end the video there. Oh no. So today I'm going back out. I am hitting the streets to try 2 more places that I looked up over this past weekend that supposedly has really good matcha, and that is what I'm going to go do. We are going to try these two places, the last two places, and we're going to compare them to the matcha that we have tried thus far. So the two places that I'm going to be going to today is, one of them is called Boba Loca in Burbank, and the other one is called Alfred Coffee in Studio City. So all that said, I will see you guys at Boba Loca in Burbank, where we will give their matcha the ultimate test. Okay?
Skies for 1,000 miles. Come pick me up and you ride. Baby, don't know me away. Feelings, so deep in feelings. Don't say you really like me. Can't control my anxiety. Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me. Ooh, I'll never get over you until I find some.
So the matcha that I did get, I finished it. Honestly, it was so good. I wish I would have got a size large, because this is a regular. I wish I would have got a large. It was that good. It was really, really good, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate it right now. In terms of presentation, it's pretty regular. You know, you got the plastic cup, but the straws are giving it a strong argument, because the color straws that they have so many different colors, and the colors are so cute. So presentation, I'm gonna give it a 9. Taste, I'm gonna give taste a 10. It was really, really good. I think this is our first 10 out of all of them. It's our first 10 out of all of them. Taste was so good, like really, really good. I can't even like, it was just, like I said, I don't think matcha is supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to be earthy, and a little sweet, I believe, but it's not supposed to be like a sugary drink. It's supposed to be earthy, and there's like differences between matcha. There's ceremonial, and there's, I can't think of the other one. There's ceremonial and, the one you use for cooking. But I've done a little bit of research on the different varieties of matcha, but just basing it on my personal preference and what I like, for those of you that are seriously into matcha and the like authentic matcha, this probably isn't the video for you, just because I like my matcha pretty sweet, honestly, and I know that that's not the traditional way of drinking matcha, but that's just how I like it. So in terms of my preferences, I'm gonna give it a 10. Like I said, it was still sweet, but it wasn't totally overbearing. It was really, really good, and it still had that underlying earthy taste, but it wasn't completely earthy to the point where I'm like, what am I like? It's not giving me very much of anything. But that's no disrespect to traditional ceremonial matcha. I don't want this video to come off as disrespectful. I'm trying to watch my words, that way I don't disrespect anyone or disrespect anyone's culture. This is just, I'm speaking from a point of view of, I like sweet things. I have a really big sweet tooth, and that's why like I prefer my matcha sweet. So that's where this is coming from. But I'm gonna give it a 10 because, like I said, it was sweet. I really enjoyed it. It still had that earthy taste, that underlying earthy taste, which is supposed to be prevalent in traditional matcha. So I really enjoyed it. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Very, very good. Cost, I think this was $5. Yeah, this was $5 for a regular, which, I mean, I feel like it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. So for cost, I'm gonna give it I'll give it an 8. Moving on, we are at our next location and our last location for trying their matcha. We are at Alfred Coffee and Cafe. So I'm parked across the street, so I'm gonna go in a minute and try out their matcha. Let's see how they do.
They get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, I'll never get over you until I find something new. They get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go ride, 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 do that. Da, 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 da. My heart go ride, go ride.
Alrighty, so we got the matcha. I got just, you know, the iced matcha latte with oat milk in it. So this is what it looks like. It looks mighty green. The green pigment is very prominent. Here's to delicious matcha and not being embarrassed or nervous when vlogging in public. Okay. Hey. Hold on 1 second. Off rip. Sorry to this place, but I don't really like it. Aside from the fact that it's not really sweet, I just, like, it honestly has nothing to do with the fact that it's not sweet. It's just, it's honestly kind of bitter. And not in the like earthy good kind of way. It's just bitter. I'm not the biggest fan, not really feeling it, to be very honest with you. It doesn't even really taste earthy. It tastes kind of like eggs, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense, but it tastes kind of like eggs, honestly. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this, not really messing with it, honestly. I'm honestly not gonna finish the rest of this. That's how much I don't like it. But I will get back in my car and I will give you guys my full review of this matcha from Alfred Coffee. Alrighty, so we have tasted our final matcha, and my final review on the matcha is I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I didn't really like it, to be honest. For presentation, I decided to give it a 7 because it was regular. It was, in my opinion, it was pretty regular. It gave us a little bit of something more because they had my name on the cup and they had a cute little yellow sleeve on the cup, but you know, that wasn't doing too much. It wasn't nothing crazy. I gave it a 5 for taste because I feel like it was pretty average. Honestly, I was considering, it was borderline gonna be a 4, but I decided to give it a 5 just, you know, just because, giving it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was because of the fact that I got oat milk, even though oat milk is really good, so I really don't think it was that. I just decided to give it a 5. And for cost, I gave it a 7 because it cost $6.50, which for the amount that I got, I feel like was a pretty good price point, especially the area that I'm in. So yeah, that's what I decided to give that. We have rated every single place that I have been to so far where I have tried their iced matcha latte, which brings us to the final portion of this video, which is the portion that you probably came here for, the long-awaited, the highly anticipated. Which place out of the ones that I went to in SoCal had the best matcha? We have tallied up the scores. Drum roll, please. The winner and the place that by far, in my opinion, had the best matcha with a whopping score of 27 points. Let's hear it for Boba Loca in Burbank. Yes, so Boba Loca had a score of 27 points. As I mentioned before, I really enjoyed their matcha. I thought it was really, really good. So if you're looking for a place to go get matcha, I would highly recommend Boba Loca in Burbank, California. It's really, really good. And now, the place that scored the least on my list was Midori matcha, but I don't think that's fair because I'm pretty sure they do matcha the way that it's traditionally supposed to be done. So it just doesn't feel right. It is not sitting well with my spirit knowing that they got the lowest score. I just don't feel like that's right. So second to them was Alfred's Coffee House with a score of 19. So this place, in my humble opinion, the matcha just wasn't doing it for me. Like, I really didn't like it. Midori matcha was for sure better than this place. I was just being really lenient with the scoring of their matcha for what, I don't know why, but I just would not come here to get matcha ever again. Maybe like a coffee or something, even though I'm not really a coffee drinker, but maybe they're doing the damn thing with their coffee. I know that outside they had a sign that said they're famous for their vanilla latte or something like that. So, you know, maybe they might really be putting a foot up in a iced vanilla latte. But in terms of matcha, no ma'am. No ma'am. So with that being said, that concludes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, tell a friend about my channel, share this video with a friend, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below what you would like to see from me in future videos. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching. I love and appreciate every single last one of you. And don't forget to turn on my post notifications and follow me on my social media. You can follow me on my Instagram, which is A Little Destiny, ALITTLEDESTINY. You can also follow me on Twitter, which is at It's Destiny Kiara. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.